I've reviewed hundreds of knives at this point, but never one with a handle that feels quite like this. This is the new Tenable Eaglestrike, and it's pretty interesting, so let's check it out. Now first off, for the price it's at, to get a Nitro-V blade plus the aluminum handle and the overall build is pretty amazing value. And overall it feels quite nice. It's not heavy, and when it comes to the movement, it's quite nice and snappy. The blade's also quite slicey and looks really nice. But when you actually hold it in your hand, it feels kind of weird. And aluminum handles are known to not provide the best grip. And it's visible they try to make it better. They add this diamond pattern on it, but the result is a handle that somehow feels slippery in this direction while feeling very grippy in this one, almost like a wood file. So if you try to cut or slice something, let's say in this direction, the grip feels actually pretty decent. But if you try to stab or do something else in this one, if you don't put your fingers properly in the grooves, it feels kind of slippery and the knife can actually slip, which is not that great. Don't know if you can see it, but if you try and move your finger, your thumb, like this, feels very grippy. But in this direction, with the same amount of pressure, it's very slippery. So, yeah, it's very weird. But it's also not entirely bad. It's simply weird. So, on a different note when it comes to carrying, it does also have a pocket clip. And it's pretty decent. It's a deep carry pocket clip. And holds the blade fairly decently. It could be a bit stronger, but yeah, kind of looks like this when you put it in your pocket. And as you can see, it does slide a bit, but it's not that bad. It's pretty decent. And on this note, the orientation of the diamond pattern is actually pretty logical, as it helps the knife to slide out fairly easily, as if the pattern would be the same as in this direction, you'd probably have a hole in your pants fairly fast, which is not that great. So let's give it a score. And first off, the comfort. And when it comes to that, it's a pretty solid size. As you can see, it's a nice size for an EDC knife. Feels nice in the hand, but the handle does feel weird, and it's a real fallback for it. And because of that, I'm giving it a score of 5 out of 10. It's not entirely bad, but it's not great. Now, looks-wise. And when it comes to looks, that's where the diamond pattern actually makes it pop or stand out, as it does look pretty nice. It reflects the light very nicely and makes the overall knife stand out and look really nice. So, I'm giving it a score of 8 out of 10. It's pretty solid. Now, practicality. And when it comes to that, it does feel really nice. It has a nice movement, and overall the blade feels really nice and slicey. And, of course, Nitro-V is known to perform very well over time. So, when it comes to that, I'm giving it a score of 7 out of 10. With the handle again, making a slight drawback for it. Now, the value. And when it comes to the value, I think this one is pretty awesome. As with the Nitro-V steel blade combined with a machined aluminum handle, of course, the crossbar and the thumb stud and overall movement, at this price range, I'm pretty sure it's the only option. At least I've seen like this. So, when it comes to that, the value feels amazing. And I'm giving it a score of 9 out of 10, which gives us a total of 29 out of 40, which is a pretty nice result. As overall, it's a pretty nice knife. You can give it a try. Maybe the handle will work out differently for you. Maybe you actually like it, but yeah, other than that, it's pretty awesome. So, I'll leave the links in the description, and if you like the review, leave a like, subscribe, and see you next one. Bye!